would have been so nice right about then.
That sounds fantastic.
It didn't end up happening, though. What will end up happening seems like we're ready to go into it right about now. We've got Tweak. Well, not Tweak. I'm still thinking about Tweak. We got Spargo versus WebbJP. I can hear the Tri-State crowd roar. Wow.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what we're looking at here in a on this first game here, coming to PS2, the Tried and True Classic. We see the Sheik, obviously, Tried and True from WebbJP going against the Marth.
I mean, you say tried and true, but Webb's gone through actually quite a few characters in his career. I remember when he was a Wi-Fi Lucas player back in the day. He was EDM WebbJP, the Lucas who used the Z tether way too much.
Roasting.
Swapped to Zero Suit Samus for a while as well. Tried to make that character work. Didn't quite click with her. And then picked up Sheik. The rest is history. You saw him at Watch the Throne. You've seen him here. You saw him beat Light in a Game 5. Like, what more can be said? Webb is just that guy.
He's him. That's
looking to knock Spargo out at 9th place as well. If that takes place, Koopa, I will probably lose my mind, but Spargo making sure that he doesn't lose that stock before he takes Webb's. A dare at the ledge is plenty to close it.
All right, let's see what extra credit Spargo's gonna be able to add on here. Again, Sheik, kind of an awkward character to juggle and hit, but once you have her in that sweet spot, you know, she's kind of like a little bit above you, a little bit to the side of you, you can certainly swing with a little bit more liberty.
She is skinny, and that makes her hard to hit, but Cloud's got a big sword, so it's more than fine. Spargo pouring on this damage, and he has hit that percent where Sheik does struggle to find some of these kill confirms. That, like, above 120, where a lot of her confirms are no longer true, that's where they really start suffering. So the longer Spargo makes this stock work, the worse it is for WebbJP. And it looks like he's just going to keep making the stock work into infinity. A footstool dare misses the sweet spot, and nothing is going right since that first stock loss for Webb. But he finally does find the needle up smash to close.
All right, excellent stuff right there from Webb on the board here, but it could have been too little too late right now. You know, Spargo just feels like such like the ultimate boss character.
The thing, though,
sometimes
it is too little too late potentially for game number 1. Webb, though, he likes getting in for the long haul.
Yeah.
He loves these game 5 sets, and he's played so many of them throughout this tournament. So I will lose no confidence in WebbJP should he lose this game. But again, we haven't even really mentioned it, because what needs to be said about Spargo? He's Spargo.
Yeah. Enough said, for sure.
Wow, that was almost insane from Spargo, but I think he wanted to jump again before he got that side B out. Not going to connect after beating out Webb's dare. Tries for the ledge trump back air.
Yeah, she's continuing to swing here. Webb trying to land with the down there, but good use of the up smash right there from Spargo. Again, looking pretty unfazed that first game.
Except for the jersey.
Except for the jersey.
Yeah, Spargo definitely, like, in the same vein as players like Sonics as well, of they don't really show emotion during the games or even really after the games. It's really after the tournament that they let all of that tension bleed out of them and just let it all go. But until that point, they are locked in and ready to rumble. Game 2, we're going right back to PS2. Let's see if those adaptations from Webb can make something happen here, or if Spargo will knock out one of Tri-State's last remaining players at 9th.
Right, here we go. Nice little combo right there. Start the next game here. Spargo trying to swing his way back out into the lead here. Again, doing a good job, just, you know, whether it be like the soft hit of these moves or the solid hit, you know, just continue to keep a good amount of space between him and John Orr.
Yeah, wants to stay. That's the biggest problem in this matchup is, like, Sheik needs to be in Spargo's face, but when you're in Spargo's face, he's swinging at you with a Buster Sword with not bad frame data, and all of his hitboxes will probably beat all of your hitboxes once they actually come out. So Sheik needs to completely smother Cloud, and Webb just not making it happen at the moment. Spargo instead shutting him down completely. And an up smash will shut down that stock.
Swing batter. Who says it's not baseball season yet?
Yeah, we just finished baseball season, man.
Certainly, my boy, it's baseball season.
My days are empty without looking at stats pages for random baseball players who have only played one game in their entire career.
Oh, I love a sports reference page. But all right, let's see how Webb responds here. But again, since you kind of got Cloud in these like awkward percents here last, where it's like, you know, you can kind of maybe get him hanging out in no man's land. you know, with the right amount of hits off stage, but Spargo just looking very calm, cool, and collected right now.
That's really what he just has to do, continuously stuff out, wall out WebbJP every time he tries to get something going. Needles from off the ledge, baits out the up B at the very least. Let's see if Webb can turn it into more, and Spargo was trying to swing for the fences once again.
Spargo just gently falling off the ledge right there, trying to go for that up smash, was very funny. It's like, oops.
His batting average has got to be better than most of the MLB with that up smash.
Well above the Mendoza line, for sure.
Yeah.
Very much.
Rapid jab only really hitting on the final hit, and all that really does is get Spargo out of dodge. Nothing going right for WebbJP.
Ooh, tries to get something tricky with the needles here, but again, not going to be able to get that anything.
And it's interesting, too, I see chat pointing it out. WebbJP is fresh off of a 3-0 over Nico, who is another fantastic Cloud player who made it this far into the bracket, but Spargo, I guess, just showing the difference between him and the other Clouds, even though Nico, beautifully fantastic player, Spargo's just that much different.
Yeah, it definitely just speaks volumes of Spargo.
And a 3-stock for game number 2.
Buddy.
Shaping up to be the biggest blowout of this top 16 if Webb cannot get anything started.
Now, if you're WebbJP, there's one thing you can take out of this is that it certainly can't get any worse. You know what I'm saying? What it could have possibly.
You know what? I hate to count players out before the set is over.
No, of course not.
And Webb could find a way to bring us into game 4, game 5.
Yeah.
9th ain't bad.
Yeah. 9? Single-digit number?
Single-digit placing ain't bad. Losing only to, who did you lose to in winners?
He lost to Sinji.
Sinji in winners in a ridiculous double timeout game 5. And then Spargo and losers angry after a loss to Leo.
Yeah. Getting timed out by Sinji and losing to Cloud. What year are we in? Did we go back in time?
I do also want to point out, Spargo hated this matchup for a while, especially after losing to Void at Summit.
Oh, yeah.
And then heavily studied, heavily VOD reviewed, tried to make sure that this would not be a problem matchup for him ever again, and we're kind of seeing that in full force right here, right now. We're on a small battlefield. We got Gerudo Valley playing. Everything is like trying to hype up for a Zelda character to win, but we'll see if Webb can actually convert.
Yeah, we'll see if there's enough manifestation or Mercuries and Gatorades to make this happen.
And you know what? Maybe he could just be tired as well. Bracket stamina, a super underrated thing to talk about, especially coming off of the marathon set.
Sweet God.
He's at least got one last gasp within him in this game number 3, trying to make it happen versus one of the best in the world.
Yeah, man. There we go. Those needles are going to help set things up nicely here, but a great low recovery right there from Spargo. Not going to give up the easy stuff. Again, that's just, you know, the top player difference, man.
Yeah, I like the idea of trying to up B to catch Spargo's up B, but a little bit too smart for that. Not going to let that get him out. Webb shield starting to look a little small, but a dash attack puts Spargo at the ledge once more, and he gets through all of that. They like were ships in the night there, kissing but never speaking.
Getting that close.
And Spargo takes first blood. Oh, man. Webb needs to take this stock now before another situation like game 2 happens, but it just keeps getting worse, Koopa.
You know, remember what I said before? I take it back.
No. Bear missing good drift from Webb to mix Spargo up so he can at least get back onto solid ground.
Yeah, Webb just trying to get something going here, but again, just Spargo doing a good. He's just so good, man. Like,
he's just so hard to kill.
Yeah, he's just so he's very robotic in his movements. There we go. We get the fancy stuff needles into P-reverse needles into up smash. But again, Spargo just very bottom numbers. You know, it's super clean, super consistent.
There's a path to victory here for WebbJP though, and I will point it out, as hesitant as I am to curse it. He can get Spargo off stage and get an edge guard. Yeah. Cloud die early, maybe here. Come on, Webb, you're on it.
He's doing it.
He's doing it right now, but Spargo is able to conserve his double jump and get back to stage. Webb was on the verge of doing exactly what he needed, and he still has a chance to do so here.
You almost manifested it.
I'm trying.
Good job.
I'm trying to manifest some destiny. Wait, no, that's bad. Wait.
Good night, everybody. There you go. Good catch with the cross slash. Again, the high cross slash. Gonna catch the jump right there. Again, WebbJP just trying to get something moving here. Like I said, if you can net the stock, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's still Cloud, you know, and it is at a very linear recovery. But I don't know, man. It's tough. Still continuing to show the fight, though. A steady diet of needles, jabs, and tilts. Oh! Swing and a miss.
That was a scramble situation of all scramble situations, and Webb is able to convert it into a drag down into an F smash. All right, Koopa, we're on last stock. We went from a 2-stock in game 1 into a 3-stock in game 2, but could we potentially see a game number 4?
You got to put all the marbles on it right now if you're WebbJP. This is your bracket life at stock here. You're looking on the barrel of a 3-0 loss to Spargo.
Oh.
But here we go.
Spargo staring down the barrel of a Sheik with rage, though, and that could be as dangerous as it was a game ago. A limit burned to get back to stage, and Webb still cooking, getting some damage, but beat out by the F-tilt. Got to find another way back in.
Oh, the dash attack will catch. That will be all she wrote for WebbJP. The run stops here. Spargo able to punch his ticket in the top 8. WebbJP dropping out at 9th, folks. So if you're a web head like most of us are here in the Tri-State area, it feels kind of bad. The story of WebbJP, the player, is so great. He started off as his Lucas main way back in the day, played Zero Suit Samus for the funds, and now has switched out to Sheik, for the results. And after again getting voted to Watch the Throne, great stuff for him. Dropping just short of top 8 here, and what's going to be one of the premier top 8s of the year so far. Let's take a look at the highlights here.
And I mean, how many players can you name who swap not only to their second character, but their third character after, and then not only start doing incredibly with them, but become like the de facto representative of their region? Like in North America, Void doesn't play and compete anymore. He's a streamer, so Webb is now the Sheik. As much as I miss Void, he had a great time over in Japan. I miss Void, but Webb's cooking.
He's cooking, man, and it's a lot of fun to watch. And all we can do is just all we have to do is just be excited about the future of what WebbJP has.
And when are we not excited, man? When are we not excited? We get to watch Smash Brothers. We get to watch, I believe, Shattuck's upcoming set where he's going to fight the winner of Mute Light, which is still happening back over there.